I just set all my settings down to the lowest possible, so it should work now. Surely. Should get the chat pop out for all 0 people watching. Put it right there. Oh, I need it always on top. There we go. Right, this is what I was doing before I got cut out rudely. Good lot model is going to equal self dot plus. Their dot name is saved. I think so. C-frames. Let's just do self.used C-frames as well. This is a silly fix, but I mean, it will work. But I'll just save it under the player's name. Go get that save, right? Add it back to unused and remove it from used. Cool. Just tell it when it's claimed one. Why is this like that? Can I pass the model through? I know I can, but I don't know if it's a good idea. Where do I go? There's a plot which I don't want to send it through that, so right, because I did workspace.plots player.net, right? Or we can just change this. Cool. And there won't be one for unclaiming the plot because the player's not going to be here for unclaiming the plot. it's not startup. Where's startup? Here it is. Plot service. Player added. Cool. Plot service. Player removed. Initialize over here as well. Alright. So the logic for plot is done. Should do some sort of to do. Placing logic. I'm gonna have the different cubes like Tycoon RNG and stuff. Or yeah. So let's do. Right, I had an idea of like the crates at the back. I don't know if I talked about this on stream yet. But there's crates at the back of the plot. On a conveyor belt. Something like this. I'm gonna have to move this chat. It's kind of useless right now. Useless chat. Like that. And then we have crates go along it. Players can come up, buy a crate, open the crate somewhere, like let it, maybe put it down and it should open after a couple of seconds. What was that? Yeah, and then it should open after a couple of seconds and roll a random Tycoon boat. So let's just do the logic for that then. So what do I call it? Conveyor service? No, because it's gonna be conveyors. Ugh. Crate service. I spelled that wrong. Did I just make a I feel like I just made a, yeah, whoops. Server.lower. There we go. Okay. So should the crates be client side or server side? If I put them on the server, then the server's going to do all the tweening animations and stuff, but I don't want to do that. Really, it's only the client that's going to interact with them anyway. It just means that other players can't see the client's crates going along their conveyor, but it's fine. Amazing, truly spectacular. Crate service. Self. No. Do I have the server? either server pass through crates every couple of seconds. So when you create stuff, client, crate, crate. Okay, so what's a type of a crate? What data do we need? Crates are just gonna be like just a normal crate, right? We can have name, which is a string, and then should we have mutations, which would also be a string. Actually, no, mutations would be a table, but mutation would be a string. Yeah, that should work. I'm not gonna put too much thought into that. Should I save the crates in here? Like all the crate data? Or whatever it's called. Like a table of the different types of crates? Or should I put that in modules? Hopefully nothing else needs to access it, so I'm just gonna put it in here. I keep saying creates, that's not what I'm trying to do. So, we have, let's say a basic crate. Cost equals like 10. Weight equals 50% chance. Time is gonna equal 5 seconds. Rarity equals rare. I saw something, well, I didn't see something, but I feel like it's what all the major games do, where they start at rare and go up, rather than starting at common, because having like a grey text doesn't look overly great. Even though it's not rare at all. Alright. We should probably set that to 100 for now, considering I haven't made any more crates. We can just get the crate data. From crates, crate.name actually. And I'm gonna have to do some type here. String. Cost is a number. Weight is a number. Time is a number. Rarity is a string. Cool. So now if I do that, yep, intelligence. Alright, dot parent equals workspace. Self-doc crates folder equals crates folder. Set your parent to self-doc crates folder. We should probably get all of this before that, and then tween it to. Oh, hello. Create auto. Don't have intelligence. Where is it? Yeah. Cool. Just set crate speed up here, which will be 2 studs a second. Get the magnitude. I think something like start up position. Distance divided by crate speed. Easing linear. Let's just make an intro. Alright, can't call it drive. Crate drive. I don't think I have to, but I'm gonna add tween to it. I'm gonna add the model. Create a proximity prompt in here. Let's do here. don't think I'll do a tween actually, because if the player buys it, the tween wants to keep doing its thing. What would that be? What's the difference between rendered step and heartbeat? So it looks like heartbeat's probably a better one to go with. Proximity bump triggered equals no. Can't really be any other player because it's on the client. Want to clean, but we also don't want to do that actually yet. Okay, this is going to be this is going to be there's going to be some sort of ID that comes with it, so it knows which one the player's trying to buy. Can do this at the end actually. Do I need distance anymore? I'll keep it for now. Heartbeat does every frame. which means if I just update the seed frame, every frame is going to change speed depending on the frame rate of the client. How do I rectify that issue? I'm not gonna worry about it, that's what I'm gonna do. There's nothing, tell me, what does heartbeat pass through? Because surely it's like server frame or your frame or something like that. Got caps lock on. Delta time. Okay, time in seconds. Okay, that's useful though. So it'd be something like create.pivot to in the general direction of distance is where I want to go. How do I do that? It's a lot easier with just a tween, but I don't want to do a tween. Move in direction of position. That seems slightly odd, but that's fine. Start dot position plus start dot position minus finish dot position. Times percentage, which we haven't done yet, at about 100. And so percentage will be so local time will equal distance divided by crate speed. x equals 1. We go num times delta time. And then we just go cool. Why is it not using time? What's going on? Man, I don't know. I had an idea of when I was using time and then I completely forgot. It will. Create data would be used to make the overhead UI, which I'm just gonna take a quick look at my singing brainrots experiences. Yikes. 600 players only. Ooh. I can't really show this on stream because then I have to change all my setup and stuff, so just imagine me playing a game right now. It's taking a while. There we go. Okay. So it's just the name and the cost underneath. It's very doable. Cool. So, where do I create the UI? That's Fusion, except I will be using that soon. Nah, it's so unnecessary though. I could probably just do it in here. is going well. What else? I gotta get the text this time and call it create data dot. Actually, no. Create dot name. Stroke thickness equal to. Does that still work? I saw they updated the. It should work. Updated the strokes. I'll set it to 3. Cost. Alright. That should be the majority of that done. There's gonna be like start offset, but I'll do that later. Do I think I have to set the Adorni. Adorni to the create model dot primary part. What is that? Oh. Is that it? I think that's probably the majority of that done. We'll set the parent also to primary part so that it gets deleted in the trove clean. So that also just makes the Adorni redundant, but whatever. I haven't done server yet, so I should probably do that. That needs IntelliSense. It doesn't need it now because I've already used it, but whatever. Oh. Oh. position equal to this top position, which we kind of have to clamp this. I'm guessing this is how it should work. Connection exit. Create trove. Clean. Area. Which has the connection and the crate model. So yippee. That's so good. I was gone for 2 seconds. What did I miss? Absolutely nothing. What am I doing? Success equals self.networker. buy crate, but no. Crate. I don't know what to call it, I'll just call it that. If success, then crate drove clean. Cool. Is that it? And for now, that's probably it. Server time. What was it called again? I think it was attempt to purchase? Probably, something like that. I need an ID. The same one that got passed through, so where would that be? Down here. Which means I probably have to store those here, create IDs, which is gonna look like I don't want to use a name for everything, but I did that for plot service. Time for just to use the number. I'm gonna switch it around in plot service then. Number, it's gonna be that. It's gonna have an ID and then, another number, which is going to have a crate type, which means I have to change. Let's just move that to types. Like that. Wait. Yeah. Alright, so how long would this be? What's the average delta time? If we have number times delta time. I feel like this is going to move one start every second, right? So I can probably just, hopefully, crate speed equals 2. Crate speed. There we go. Probably don't need that. Don't need to call it anything, sadly. What else? Why am I here? I need to do server. Okay. So function player added. through the data for this, I don't think. Each player is gonna have like a connection, I think. Script connection. So when a player is added, it would just go self.connections player.user ID equals. Should I do runs? Wait, task.spawn isn't, it's a thread. Right, I'm fairly sure task.spawn is a thread. Yeah, it's a thread. Alright, cool. Time between crates. Crate spawn time. I don't know what to call it. And then get random crate. Get random crate. Cool. So we go local crate equals self crate type.crate. Okay, well, how do I come up with an ID for it though? I can't use math.random because there's a very small chance, that it could overlap with another one. Get unused index, that's right. When did I make this? Okay, well I'll just do that then. It's gonna be self.createIDs player.user ID, which we have to actually make a thing back here. And then we go ID equals crate. And then we pass that to the client, or whatever, or to the client. What's the method? What would I call it? Spawn new crate, which we want to pass to the crate and the ID. Great job. Spectacular job. Hopefully that all works fine. And then so dot player removed self crate ID is player dot user ID equals nil. What am I doing here? Self dot connections player dot user ID equal no. How do you disconnect a thread? No, you cancel it, right? Task dot cancel. There we go. Is my stream up? I can't recall. Hopefully it's still running. How do I even check that? Just go into my channel, right? I just did that on the wrong thing. Yeah, well, it's still running. Okay. Nice. Oh no, let's just go to here. Right. So, what's that? Attempt purchase. Right, okay. Well, that means we're both gonna have to have like crates in the inventory and stuff. Oh man. Alright. So what am I doing with inventory? Do I separate it? Or do I just keep it? Oh yeah. I'm tired. What do I do? I've separated it before, but is it needed? Is that needed? Yeah, I'm gonna separate my inventory up. It's not gonna look like that anymore. So, what do I do? There we go. It's going to look a bit more like that. Tycoon part. Just so that they're separated. I need to do that in here. Cool. Okay. Man. What was it? Right, I gotta get the cost. So that means we'll just get the crate data. Crate. Self crate IDs. ID. Did I not? Oh no, that's wrong. It's not how you do it. There we go. Thank you, mister. Oh, nope. Just change that to cash. What's it called? Create data. Cost larger than cash. Or equal to. No, wait. There we go. How quiet. How do I change that? Do I just have to pull that closer or something? I can't change it much. It's already at 150%, so... yeah. So 175. But if I go any higher, the crackling noise in the back of the microphone doesn't sound nice. Cool. What's next? Right, we're gonna add the crate to the player's inventory, which I don't want to do in array, so I'll just do the same thing as before. Get a news index. Yeah, but my stand is broken and my keyboard's in front of me, so I'm using the tiny stand. It's kind of awkward to have to like lean over to the side like that to try and speak into it. I need one of the arms again. Wait a second. I need a box or something that I can put it on, so it's out of the way of my arm. Yeah, I gotta hang it somehow. You know what? I can't right now. Maybe I'll try and find an arm later. If I have it in the center, will that be that bad? I mean, it's not terrible, it's slightly over my keyboard, but I'll just do it like that then. Random crate. I have a luck module already, so I'll just kind of use that again. Let's see, it's probably on my GitHub. When did I make it? Is it for this? Luck service. Server. That sounds... Yeah, that looks correct. I'll just copy it then. Nope, that's not it. I click the copy button. There we go. I don't really need a client. It doesn't need a client. It doesn't have a client as well. I haven't used a client before, so should be fine. That's wrong. So wrong. There we go, now I can have it a bit closer. Oh, no, never mind. Almost knocked it over my desk. There we go. I really don't need to boost the audio by like 120%. Yeah. Should I? Hang on. I'm gonna monitor it. Wow, that's... Yikes. It's so much louder. 150. It's loud. I just tested it and it's like super loud. Wait, how high should I have it? Okay, well now it doesn't have any grain when I speak. Hello? Okay, that sounds good. But is that too quiet? Is that better? I don't know. If I lower the desktop audio, then maybe that sounds better. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's good enough. What do you mean? I'm not sad. Quite happy, actually. What, because you can hear me closer, it sounds sad? Really? I could see... Okay, fine, I'll set it up a bit more. No, that's where I had it before. 175. I was just speaking quieter. I can set it to 200, but like... Yeah, okay, there's no grain as well. Oh, that's right, I turned my, the Focusrite thingy down a bit, so it's probably a little quieter. Now it should be a number. Which I should probably have as intelligence. Sources, I'm guessing is also going to be a number. For a table of strings to numbers, that's probably more like it. I'll just do all the luck in different parts, like applying it. Because this isn't meant to apply all the luck in here. Ew. There we go. Cool, now I can get the player's luck. And then I have to do some random stuff. 0 for in. What am I talking about, man? Cool. So for crate name, or let's just go with name, or just I. Let's get the random as well. I'll just go random. Cool. That should work. And then we have to local, I don't know, lowest weight equals total weight, local chosen equals nothing so far. And then if V is okay, if random is smaller than V dot weight and V dot weight is smaller than lowest weight, then chosen equals I and lowest weight equals V dot weight. Okay. Let me just return chosen, right? Where's this one? Want to create type. Okay. That's slightly annoying because I need to do a mutation. Actually, I'll just forget about mutations now. Name equals chosen, mutation equals none. Okay. Looks done to me. What else? Do I do the placing of crate logic as well in here? Probably. Alright then. Crates are going to be tools in your inventory as well, so what would I say? What would I do? which is a type of crate. And position, C-frame, no. I'll do position because I don't know if mouse.hit returns a, it's not a position, it's a vector 3. It returns a C-frame or not. Actually, I don't even need the, no I do. Okay. So the slime is going to equal, actually no, we have to check if the player actually has that crate first. So player crates equals, yeah, data service dot get inventory crates avoid. I'll just make it our new thing over here. Wow. Then where's the crate? Crate. Yeah, I can just pull this into here. Crates do equal to crate.name yeah, and v.mutation equals crate.mutation, then return true, comma I. Else we return false, comma nil. Server is unnecessary. Okay. So if self has crate player crate, and then if has crate, then probably don't need to call it index. Cool, so I need to add something to data template then. Unboxing crates. And place down would make sense as well, but I'm using that for the tycoon parts. Yikes. Oh. Gonna type unboxing crates. It's gonna equal Probably a number. Name. Mutation. Time left. And position. Can I save vector 3s? I highly doubt I can save vector 3s. Hold on. Okay. Alright. Well, if I got it like that, I can change that. Cool. Let's get okay, well then we're going to set that I to nil. Probably not first though, but we want to date. No, is it? No, not update. What's it called again? Unboxing crates. And change that to. Gonna have to probably save this in zone type. I don't have to, but. Cool. Local unboxing crate equals so name will equal crate dot name, mutation equals crate dot mutation, time left equals crate name, crate dot name dot time. What else? What was that last one? Position. X is going to equal position X. No. Yeah. Well. Because that's. I'll just do all the relative. No, I shouldn't do the relative stuff on the client. Should I? I'll just do it on the client. Okay. Unboxing crate. We should get the index. Index equals get unused both have to return a value. So you're going to return a false. You're going to return a true. I keep hitting my microphone each time I type a B. And you're going to return a false. You're going to return a true. There it. Why is it angry at me? Tropes. Okay. Connections. Alright. Conveyor connections. I also have to do the connection of the timer going down, which I could probably just do one big one for everyone. So I'll do that. Start spawn function for wow. That doesn't seem right though. I mean, it can work, it just doesn't look good. Oh man. Is it players get plays? I don't see the difference between this and get children, but I'll just do that then. Need to do all this. This is just silly. You can get the time that the player joins and do all of this stuff on the client of each player without having to update the data until it thinks it's ready. Okay, that's just a silly way of doing it. Get out. Player added. Let's look at this again. Should I just make a heap of projected times for each crate they place down? And then when they try to open it, it checks the current time versus the projected time and makes sure the current time is bigger than projected time. Then when they leave, check projected time again. That should work. Should work perfectly fine. I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm hungry. Then at breakfast. Alrighty. Got some food. So what do I gotta do now? Some very hot food. Oh. Yummy. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? Try not to eat at the same time, but what I was talking about before. So these are going to be the player joins. What did I call it before? Like predicted times. I don't know. It's gonna be the player's user ID. To another table, which is gonna just have. Oh, no, I don't like that. Because then I'm gonna have to. Actually, I'm not using an array, so it should work. To a predicted time. So when a player joins, basically, it's just gonna go through all the, oh, I should get data. So for I, V in pairs, data dot unboxing crates do. V's, will it give me the intelligence? It will. Yippee! What am I doing? Okay. Okay. Local time equals okay. Yeah, that's fine. So, self.predicted times, player.user ID, I forgot to make that up the top, oh well. I is going to equal time plus v dot time left. And we'll just do this up here. I don't even know if I have to do that, but I think I probably do. Okay. Hopefully that works. And then we can save. Oh, can I save data in here? I'll try. Why didn't I have that for the first one? Yeah. What's it called? Create service again? And it might want data, so I'm guessing you'll probably want it in here as well. Right? I thought I'd... Data. Yeah, why didn't it autofill? Oh, player removed. There. You do want data, man. For I, gamma v in pairs, data dot unboxing crates. Oh, what's going on, mister? It's just okay. Self dot predicted times I is oh no that's wrong. Player.user ID I gives predicted time. So time left would equal dot clamp this time minus os dot time minimum equals 0, maximum equals man, I don't even know. Can I do it without a max? I think it's sealed, right? No. No, it can't be sealed, I thought. Method min. Man, I don't know. I'll just do this then. Creates v dot name dot time, and then data dot unboxing crates I. That time left equals time left. Cool. Amazing. self.predicted times player.user ID equals nil. Should probably move these down as well. I think I can just straight edit the date. I don't know about that. I hope so. Man, I'm probably using this wrong. Well. What else? Attempt to open. That's kind of what I was doing all of this for. What can I actually do? Yikes. What do I do? Because I'm going to be pressing E on a proximity prompt. And it's got to be a crate that they've got placed down. So what identifiers do I have for the different crates? I'll name the crates then. So I'll name them their ID, and considering it's not an array, it should work. Yeah, that, and then what else? What else? It's probably it. This is probably going to be a fetch as well. So crate equals data space. Unboxing crate. If crates crate, then we're gonna see if it's already done all its time. So that'd be like if self, if what was it again? Predicted times. So if os.time is greater than or equal to self.predicted. Okay, why is it not working? Alright, I'm back. What was I doing? Attempting to open? That's right. So we've got to roll a Tycoon part. Which I don't think I should be doing in crate service. That should be in its own service. Should it not? I'm hungry, man. No, I'm just gonna do it here. Function. Server.roll. Get random trait. Let's just do get random Tycoon part. Player crate. Type. That's all we need to know. Possible parts you can get from each crate. So that would just be a string, kinda, I think. Like basic upgrader. Basic dropper, yeah, stuff like that. Okay. And then we need to it's hot. Do I have my mic on? I do. Alright. Time for another one. Tycoon. Service sounds very broad. Should I call it Tycoon Service or Tycoon Part Service? I'm calling it Tycoon Service. Server. That's not this client. Probably need a network for this. Not for what I'm just about to do, but probably later if this is going to be the whole broad Tycoon service. Man, my throat. New folder. Modules. What did I call it before? What do you call it? Modules, yeah. New file. Tycoon parts. Lower.
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful. Every 4 computers now have primary control of critical
Alright. So, it's gonna be basic dropper.
Discovery Houston, trim to ATO.
Basic upgrader. Now,
Beautiful, beautiful.
should I do the stats by hand or have some sort of algorithm so it's easier to go bigger? I'll do it by hand. Do I do it by hand? What are the major stats? It's gonna be dropper, like a block value. It's gonna equal 2 maybe, or 1. Rate, drop rate, goes 1. Is that it? And then block properties could be cool. What else is needed? That's probably it. I'm guessing that's probably it. No need to change any block properties. Okay, if I were to do an algorithm, this lower is better. This higher is better. This is just something I'm gonna have to have for all of them, so I can't keep it all. Good. Okay, I'm letting a wheel decide. Pick a wheel. Okay. Or what's the other one? Hand done. Spin. It is hand done. Great. Thank you. It's exactly what I wanted. Spend hours doing all this. Where'd my chat go? There it is. Always on top. There we go. properties are going to be different for basic upgrader as well. It's going to be upgrader like a no multiplayer equals 1.25. I don't know what else you really put. So, the name, block value is a number, but sometimes drop rate is a number sometimes. Block properties. Is that sometimes, and multiplier is a number sometimes. Okay. Is that it? I think that's it for that. Come over here. Okay, this can be done in this, in the, over here. Like that. Makes more sense so that the thing doesn't have to require a module from Tycoon service. Your type, and you're not working. There we go. Okay. What else? I could do all the total weights at the start, but that just seems kind of silly. It's not like a very hard thing to do. Like intensive for the server, but I'll just go in pairs, crates. Right, now I'm requiring the crates. What am I doing, man? Yeah, part, do. Get that part info, so local. Right, that's what I have to put in. Equals v dot equals Tycoon part v dot weight, which I haven't put in yet, but it will be a like 100% there all the time. Why didn't I do spaces? Oh, wait. You'll be 50% of the time. You'll be 50% of the time. Okay. So we need a total weight. Make a new table with just them. do before. It's like choosing lowest weight. I wish random was so much easier, but very long and drawn out. V.weight is that's not right. Tycoon parts V. So what's I then? No, I don't know. Let's just set that to V then. When's I used ever? Never. If v.weight is no. If random is smaller than or equal to v.weight, that should work. Don't need self. Hopefully it works. What else? Well, since we're here, we should do the player added. Actually, you shouldn't be player added. Plot claimed. There. Because this shouldn't happen until a plot is claimed. So we should go plot service dot what should I pass through? Probably just a player. Oh. Self claim player. Now I gotta go to here. What do I call it again? Plot claimed signal. Done here. Why isn't it? Oh, right, I don't type check. And then. Actually, I don't need to do plot unclaimed, that's not really needed. I'll just do player removing. Hopefully I save enough in here that I can do that. Equal parts folder equals this is a new folder. Probably just add everything to one to like a player trove each time, so I haven't tried this before, but maybe it'll work. Player troves. Local. No, let's just do self dot. Trailers. D. Yeah. So this will clean up all the droppers and upgraders as soon as the player leaves. And I can also add the drops to it as well, so when the player leaves, the drops will skedaddle. What else? What's the time? 1:20. I don't know how long I've been doing this for, but what else do we need? drops. Actually, we need functionality of the droppers and stuff. So, how do I do that? I'll just do it over here then. R drops. Oh, I was not pressing R then, was I? Might have been. A drop's usually client side or server side. Let me check out a popular one. Tycoon. Because if I do it on the server, I feel like that's like way too intensive for the server. Elementals, super olds, of course they're probably going to be doing it. What's Skybase Tycoon? Actually, you could probably yield that. I don't know. Yeah, you can. Day one is $0 rewards. Thanks. Okay, what is this game? Pick a pet, Ender Drag. This game. Okay, there we go. Thought it didn't work for a second. Okay, so this is a. This is a normal dropper. Okay. You can't see me play, but it feels like these are client side, which is kind of annoying because now I have to. Well, I don't have to, but like. No, I should probably do it. How do I get to that guy's base to see if I can see his droplets? There's a weird tycoon. Yeah, it's just the way I push them feels very client side looking. I'm just gonna leave it up to a roll. No, I'm not. I'm doing it on client. Because doing it on the server is gonna be way too costly. Dropper, like the name and C-frame. I don't know. I'm guessing I'll probably pass the C-frame in. How do you do the drops on the client though? It's actually kind of not possible. Well, I mean, it's possible, but like, you're gonna have to use a couple of tomfoolery magic to make people not be able to cheat in it. Okay, Tycoon RNG, surely they do on the server, right? Because if you do on the client, they can like speed their stuff up to get to the end quicker. But if you do on the server, they can't really do that. What does these people do? Show me, show me, show me. Something looks really fake about how their stuff drops. Are they not even... What is this? They like follow a curve. I feel like it's probably on this server. Because I can see other people's drops in this, no? I thought I could. What's going on? Can't see anything here. Wow, okay. I just whacked my microphone down. Inventory settings. Show other base ores. Turn reduce lag off. Okay. So now I can see other people's stuff. That makes me think, like... Is this all on the client? It's kinda gotta be, no? Okay. Well, I'll just implement a little fix to try and make hackers less effective. So like self. I think it's like this. It's either that or the other way around, I can't remember. Return self. C-frame. That's equals. Actually, we've got to make it. Model equals replicated storage dot assets dot tycoon parts. Dropper. No. .name. No. Name. Clone. Model dot pivot to. I haven't given it IntelliSense. Pivot to C-frame. That's wrong. Model dot parent equals. Don't want to do a whole bunch of prop drilling, but kind of have to put parent in now. Dropping C-frame model dot drop, which is it's a part. usually. Actually, no, what am I doing? That's .cframe, which is a C-frame. Okay. Self.owner equals player. I have to do something to clean this up though, because if I have the trove which just deletes the folder, that doesn't stop this. So clean elf, not exactly what I'm going for. Self.connection equals nil. What would the no, it'd probably be a thread. Start. So self.connection. Not getting any intelligence right now. I'm not passing it through. What am I doing? There's an extra one there. I don't really want to just do it like a self.speed, because if the player gets like a speed upgrade or something, but that means I kind of have to fetch it every time. That's probably fine. I doubt it's that bad. So yeah, well, do task dot wait drop info again paths dogs drop rate divided by data service get player. That would just be self-owner. Upgrades. Drop rate. Oh. I hope that works. Also, how long have I been streaming for? Only 3 hours. Or not even really. Yeah, well, good thing I'm not done yet. Wanna fire soft frame, which we don't actually need to do though. It's just wasted. Clean cell. How come I didn't put model in here? Whoops. Where'd I go? Destroy after we've already disconnected self-dock connection. Set metatable self. Nil. That seems right. I'm back. I made another coffee because clearly the first one didn't do anything. And I think I'm just gonna do everything on the server because, like, upgraders, right? They gotta check if the part has touched them to upgrade. And so, if I do it all on the client, it's kind of like asking the client if the part touched the upgrader or not, which doesn't seem overly good, so I'll just do it all on the server. Just makes me confused though. How do people do it on the client? So I probably don't need a drop signal anymore, but I'll leave it. Okay. Function. Can add all the parts into a table. Why did I do a capital? Yeah, cool. Software table. It can be an array, it doesn't really matter. Dot size equals, oh, not unims, but 3, but new, does Fusion allow me to make a part through it? I highly doubt it. Probably not. I'll try it anyway. Actually no, this is on the server, let's just make a part. Let's just get it done. Dot size equals vector 3. And then all the properties though. For I, comma b in pairs. I highly doubt this is gonna work. Forgot the name. For the name, did I actually forget? No. Drop a dot name. What? Is it being dumb or what's going on? Okay. I was right. Did I do that anywhere else, or we're good? Okay. Brian self.name is not an actual thing. That doesn't seem right either. What am I doing again? Oh right, yeah, no. Dot block properties. So can I go part I equals V? I mean, if that works, that would be great, but I don't think that's gonna work. Anyway, where do I put it? Part pivot to self dot dropping C frame. Collision groups. How do I do those again? How do I do a collision group? Because I kind of only want it to collide with the... You know what, I'm not going to do anything about that for now. Gee, that doesn't taste nice. What's it called? Right, set attributes. Set attribute. Value. Self. Nope, I'm doing token, but self.name. Block value. Anything else I need to give it? Probably not. It's the most important one, really. Why'd I... What? Okay, anyway, split up parts. Oop. What is this weird music, man? Oh.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Do I have to put the drops folder as well? Why'd I do parent with a capital, man? Cool. Is that it for this? No, 'cause I forgot. also a part. 3 hours and 5 minutes. Yippee! So how much longer am I going to stream for? I don't know. Let's just get this game done. What else? Am I dropping them in a C-frame? Yeah. Okay, well, I'll do some work on this then, to change it up a bit. Let's make a couple of the spots. How do I give something velocity that, like, okay, I'm hiding chat because, wow, nobody's talked in actually years. Get out of here. Okay. Angular velocity and linear velocity. But that's not like, doesn't rotate when you rotate the part, which is kind of what I prefer. Let's search it up. Velocity that change that. Actually, I can just do that in the script. Wait, that's probably how it's done. Okay. So let's make it red, like a red base, because red looks nice sometimes. Ooh, a pink. Like a very light red. Yeah, that's tough. What else? It's not at the end. 0.4. Take this guy, move him up. This is a barrier. 2. 2 also looks pretty cool. Now we're gonna check actually. Where's it facing? Alright, nice. It's already done, I think. Hide orientation. Down a bit. But more for like a pinky red. Oh no. I'm not sure. Is that tough? That doesn't look good. That looks pretty bad. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, these colors are very arbitrary anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. How do I plan to do this? Let's copy this. Rotate. Do something like this. we're still gonna keep the first level slightly interesting. Like, so people don't quit the game instantly. That was wrong, so that's the way. Okay. Like that seems like an understandable first. Or should I just pull it the way over here? That's probably good. You don't want to give them too much good stuff at the start. Well, I don't at least, you might want to. Let's see. Is it working? I have these walls as like can't collide off for the player maybe, and then on for the parts. Have I done this right? No, I haven't. Oh, here. Because kind of the issue is with these, you gotta have if this goes in that direction and hits this wall here, the parts are never gonna make it over to this guy, so yeah. Now, what should the selling place look like? You can just do like a simple looking one. Why isn't this at the end? What do I do? There we go. Quite beautiful. Yeah, these aren't at the end as well then. I don't know what to do at the end. It's usually a fairly easy part, so let's just do an easy part. Maybe a light green to signify selling, and then a neon. Okay, you can't even see that. Alright, because it's a different material. That's way too neon. Should I do something like this? Duplicate, scale it in by 2, scale it in by, doesn't look right. Scale it in by 2, scale it in by 2, down by, how much I just went down by, go to plastic, change it to, oh, names, sure if it's looking too great right now. I mean, that's kind of cool. Should I just go with the full pink? Full pink. There we go. And you, are these anchored? Surely, yeah. Your can collider's off, but you'll be the cell part. Cell part. Actually, you guys can't really see much of this anyway. I could be doing whatever right now. Could be making this game look. What I do here? Completely different thing. It's fine. It's completely fine.
Every core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
So most of this is decorative, but these three are conveyor. Conveyor. What am I doing here? These are like the walls. I could put everything in here and then just call these guys main. I'm gonna give every conveyor a tag. Okay, why isn't... Alright, you can't mass rename. What am I doing? What am I doing? Plus tag. Conveyor. Cool. Corridors. Corridor. Actually, tags won't work. Tags will not work. Actually, no, they will. Hopefully. Okay. Let's just get all the walls. That's not a wall. Those are walls. Yeah. Quite spectacular. Sleepy. Sleepy. Several views. 7. That's amazing. No way Derp's still streaming, man. Poor guy. Video channel. what was it? Start would be probably one. Drag him over here. This is the finish. You get finish, main, and start. You group them and call it Le Conveyor. Amazing. Cool. Dang it. What else do I need? Alright, cubes. So basically, what are they called? Tycoon parts can be placed at these cubes around the place. Am I really gonna have to put it off me? Maybe I can drag everything in back to it. That'll probably work. What is it gonna be? Like that. Set. This music is like terrible. Is there no... These you can call, but I'm gonna call them different numbers so that when saving it to the player's data, I just put a number next to the one they've got put down, and then find it here. It's going to be like a special color. 0.7, 0.5, 0.4. Nice. Okay, it looks weird with it clipping over the top though. Should I scale it down a bit? Like that? I mean, it looks better, but... They're gonna be scaled down a bit, that's fine. Kinda makes it a bit weird there. 3.6. not that bad. I think that's fine. Yeah, now I can kind of place everything on any. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Okay. So. Actually, I kind of want to move this over one. I forgot about you. Alright. How many points should it have on the first rebirth? You should have 1. Maybe 2. And rebirths aren't going to be terribly difficult to get. We can have an upgrader in here. Just like, oh, perfect. No, that's not right. Cool. Maybe I can change this guy's color to be a bit more green. Adds a bit of variety. Then we can have a golden one for VIP, which will go right here. Or should the first one go right here? And then, oh wait, that's the wrong color as well. What did it just do? Nothing. Okay. Nice gold. Go there. And here. And another one of these guys. Somewhere around right about there. Does that look good? Like, I don't know where else I'd put another one of these guys. I could put one in that corner, but it might look a bit off. And putting droppers after the upgraders are a bit weird. Okay, generally upgraders go here. Should have 2 upgraders. Like that. And then put a dropper here. A dropper here. And where are they facing? Oh man, forgot about that. That's not right. Okay, I'll have to fix all that. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. You're correct. You're not. You're correct. You're not. You're not. You're not correct. There you go. Okay. Is that the first one done? Actually, I haven't named them all. I'll leave that as the first one. You'll be... what? No. You'll be the second one. You'll be the third one. You'll be the fourth one. Fifth. Sixth. Seventh. Amazing. Okay. Let's just group all of this together. Call it. Nope, that's wrong, that's wrong. It's selecting this instead of all the stuff inside it. No, never mind. Let's just do that. 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 No, no, no. Points. Cell part. No. What's this? Okay, so these are probably the 2 floors, yeah. Just do decor. Okay. We're gonna need a primary part. So where's a plot C frame? Where's one that's probably closer? There. Let's move this guy over then. To what? To here? Okay. That'll work. And then plot C frames are all very high. nice colour. Alright. When do I call it quits? 3 hours and 40 minutes. I'm tired. But I want to do more. I'll just take a short break from streaming.